Hi there, Taurus. It's Jen here from Tarot Spirit. I'm here doing your September. No, I'm not. I'm doing your November monthly tarot reading for 2017. So just so you know, I think there was some update on my website, and it wiped all the text off my website. So, and you can still order a personal reading, but all the description about how I do my readings is gone. So you can get in touch with me through YouTube, or my Facebook and Instagram is below, or there. I think you can still get in touch with me through my website. Just let me know, and I'm happy to chat. So I'm using the Druid Craft Tarot. It's really a beautiful deck. I did trim this deck, so if it looks a little different, that's probably why. Oh, okay. It's interesting to see the same card sort of coming out for different signs. So at the bottom of the deck here is this gorgeous Four of Wands. Some people call this the marriage card. It's also, some people say it's the card of the home, but it's really a card about milestones. And so what are milestones? Committing to another person, moving in together, getting married, having an anniversary, having kids, buying your first house. It can also be things like graduating from school, getting into school, finishing a certification, getting a job, getting a promotion, any sort of event that provides brings you up kind of to the next level, and then provides a solid foundation to launch your new adventure, your new phase in life. But it is known as the marriage card. So some of you maybe getting together with some sort of gathering. I mean, we do have Thanksgiving with the family, the home, some sort of party. You may hear someone getting engaged or is pregnant or anything like that. Or you may be looking, and these don't always happen to us. I mean, if we want a new job, a new career, to go back to school, I mean, we can be the own catalyst for making that happen. So you may be feeling a little restless, like, okay, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready to move on to something new. And there is a full moon in the full moon on the 4th is in the sign of Taurus. So you guys it's like you're ready to wrap something up and move on. Or you're ready to get that recognition for what you've been working on. Or the payoff, I guess I should say. I said recognition because you have the 6 of Wands here. These two are kind of interesting together because this does point to going home. So it could be like Thanksgiving. Maybe you'll be able to celebrate a new job or some recognition. Maybe you were in the local paper or the company newspaper, you got kudos or you're going to get a good holiday bonus or something like that. But it's a very positive, happy card. So you do have the 7, 3, and 9 of Swords on the table. But you also have all these beautiful cards. So the 7 of Swords right smack in the middle. I don't read this card this way except for in this deck, but the picture on this card makes me think of writer's block. So I feel like you're having trouble wrapping your brain around something. You're having trouble sort of putting something together in your head. You know what I mean? It's like you're trying to make sense of something. And I mean, I've had this happen. Like, I've been in school trying to write a paper and I can't make a coherent sentence. It's like, I can't get my thoughts together. And what I would do is go for a walk and, listen to a podcast or something. And all of a sudden, boom, it would just like click in my head. So I have this feeling of like, And this has been a theme in other readings of letting go, of not trying to control or force things, especially other people. We can spend an enormous, I mean, some people spend all their time and energy, and I think these are like these drama people, trying to control other people, talking about other people, being the victim. Just, oh, I can envisioning one person in particular. They always seem to post these very either cryptic, so they get attention things online, or she may be small, but she's fierce, and I've come through all these struggles and I'm coming out on top. Like, and it's just like, I need to stop the mind to be calm. And while other people may, and this card can be about other people behaving badly, being sneaky, um, feeling betrayed, especially with the Three of Swords as well, and even having your heart broken. But this is kind of like letting go, like learning to, you can hang on to these things and be up at night and worry and have anxiety and all those things. Or you can, and of course, I'm not saying, oh, your wife of so many years cheats on you and leaves you, get over it. I'm not saying that at all. But 4 or 5 years down the line, or something that happened, we have to be cognizant of what we're hanging on to and why we're hanging on to it. What purpose does it serve in our lives? And is it blocking us? Is it actually stopping us from being productive and moving forward? So the high priest he's like, take the wisdom from past experiences and let go of the resentment and the anger and all that stuff. And again, easier said than done, but really, really examine that, like, this month. And do I need to do something symbolic like a cord cutting meditation to really start to try to let these things go? Because I think we've let things go, but we really haven't. And we don't realize how much we're allowing them to sort of really take seed and root itself in the present. And we just keep carrying these patterns or these situations and infusing them into our current situation when they really maybe don't have anything to do there. And it's an enormous amount of time and energy. It's like something clicks in your brain, and instead of reacting to things, you shift to action. And that's the shift that's taking place. So no longer looking externally and saying, oh, this is why I'm not happy, this is that person's at fault. Looking to our external world for why we're not living, things aren't going quite the way we want, to looking within and saying, okay, are you going through life reacting to things, or are you taking action? So this is a time to step back and look at the big picture. Where have we been? Where are we now? And where do we want to go? And are we where we want to be? And if not, change, like recalibrate, make it. And then I can already hear, oh, but I can't do that. I can't move the kids from school. I can't get a better job. I can't go back, all the whole list of reasons why we can't do anything. And that's what's going to stop. You're going to really sort of be like, yeah, you know what? That's not serving me anymore. That's a block. That's blocking me. That type of attitude and perspective. So I'm going to change my thoughts and my perspective, and I'm going to take action. I'm going to figure out what I can do. And this is when you have this beautiful Chariot card where it's like you are no, you're making things happen. Like people may be kind of like, whoa, wow. Like I think they're going to notice this amazing transformation. And once you get that set in your mind, you can't go back. You can't unlearn. You can't forget once you've learned this powerful lesson that you need to be in the driver's seat of your own life and not allowed to be stuck. And then this beautiful card of transformation. You think about the caterpillar turning into the butterfly. It's the same being, but the butterfly will never be that caterpillar again. And it to be super cheesy, it soars, it takes off, it flies, it really, and it gets a higher perspective too if you think about it. It sees things differently as well, because you think about a caterpillar walking around on the ground versus a butterfly flying. It's a completely different experience in the world. And this, as much as I just said, soaring, it grounds you because you're no longer, it's very trying to control things you can't control instead of controlling things that you can control. It's very disempowering and very unstable because you're trying to control something you can't control. It's like herding cats. But when you start focusing on yourself, you become calmer and more centered and grounded. And she's taking care of her immediate business. She's taking care of her home. She's taking care of her money. She's taking care of her work. She's owning what is hers to control and not wasting time and energy looking outward and figuring out, okay, what are the practical things I can do to move forward to be successful in my life? And really making those changes. And that's going to be the new milestone, the new solid foundation for you this month. And then you have this beautiful sense like, aha, wow. And then this Ace of Pentacles. Like this is tangible change in your life. Once your thoughts become unblocked and you start focusing on, you cut away all that anxiety and fear and stuff that doesn't serve you and start focusing on the action you want to take to transform your life. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great month. Take care.